Kylink here, and welcome to my series where I show you how I built my own personal super ultimate setup from scratch. And in the last one, you saw me go through my trials and tribulations, learning how to use my circular saw and making some indubitably embarrassing mistakes. And I don't think I'm using the word indubitably correctly. Okay, that actually makes sense, but anyways, I had figured things out and I finished cutting all of the larger pieces, so in this one I'm finishing up the small pieces like the keyboard tray and figuring things out as I go, so please enjoy the episode. This is so satisfying. Alright, so I've done these 4 pieces. I've done this piece, which is the middle where the desk is, and all that's left is to do all these smaller pieces here, and this piece that's left right here is for these 3. Keyboard tray and the 2 pieces that will come down to hold the keyboard tray up. People say you don't want to get too comfortable with a saw because that's when you start making mistakes. But at the same time, I can't imagine that you would want to be uncomfortable using your saw. So I think it's good to be comfortable with your saw, but also be comfortable with continuing to use all of the safety measures that you would put in place. Anyways, it's just so crazy to me how easy it is. You just put that saw down, press the button, and the next thing you know, you're cutting wood and you're in the middle of the cut. It's almost like the first time you drive a car. You put on the gas, and you're on the road all of a sudden. You're surrounded by all these cars, you're just driving. Eventually, it just becomes second nature. Am I talking too much? Now this here is a keyboard tray. So the dilemma that I ran into with the keyboard tray is I kind of have this trade-off that I have to make between, do I want my hands to fit or do I want it to hang down lower, but my knees are probably going to be bumping into the keyboard tray. Okay, you probably know what I meant there, but I did say it wrong, so I will clarify. Either I will have the keyboard tray low enough to make room for my hands, but it'll be bumping into my knees, or I will bring it up to make room for my knees, but I won't have room for my hands. So I have to pick a height that works for both. Either way, I'm not going to be using these wings because I ordered keyboard tray rails that come with some, and hopefully those are adjustable or they come at the right height, but I haven't attached them yet, so I guess we'll see. I don't know exactly what to do yet, so what I think I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save this piece for later, and then I can make a decision when I've actually sat at the desk. In the meantime, I will cut the thinner, small pieces. There is nothing that can work out better than this. Oh. Okay, hold on. For some reason, it was blowing my mind here that I had some offcuts that were the right length for these bottom pieces, but it makes sense because they're the same length as the shelves that they're offcuts from. Anyways, I don't have to make as many cuts here as I thought, which is great. I don't have to do as many cuts for these smaller pieces as I thought. I got 2 already done. Alright, that's the last of these pieces. Boom. Just cross it out on my hand, because why not? This will be the final cut, and it will be the longest freehand cut also. I got this. I wasn't gripping it properly. I want to have 100% control of this. Because I don't want to put my hand right here, because then you're going to see me chop off my fingers. That's it. Now, that's not a pretty cut. I won't lie. But this piece, what you're going to see is this front of it right here. We're done. Now I just have to put it together. That's right, all of the pieces were finally cut, and I could actually put together these cabinets and then the desk in the middle, and it was a very exciting time. I hope you enjoyed watching me cut all of this wood, and I hope to see you here in the comments section. Goodbye.